Hi guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. Today I have a makeup tutorial using the palette that I got in the mail. This is the March palette for Deck of Scarlet. If you don't know what Deck of Scarlet is, I think I mentioned this in January. I think every 2 months you get a new palette, and each palette is in collaboration with one of your favorite YouTubers. Last time was with Sandra Deluxe, which is, no, the first one was Kelly Strack, and then it was Sandra Deluxe, and then now this is with Evon Wahab. Honestly, I'm speechless with these palettes. They're gorgeous, amazing, convenient, and the best part of all, they're very affordable. They're only $29.95. Yeah, that's it. Something really important too, that it's cruelty-free, paraben-free, and it's also made in the US. And if you don't want so many palettes like every 2 months, you can always skip a payment, which means skipping a palette, or you can cancel. If you really don't like it, you can cancel. So it's no strings attached, which is also really good. So you can try it out. If you don't like it, then you can say goodbye, but I'm pretty sure you're gonna like it, because honestly, you get so many things in the palette. You get 3 eyeshadows, 2 cheek colors, you get 2 lipsticks, cream lipsticks that is, and then you get a full size of eyeliner, and you get a full size of a lip liner, which is crazy. All of that for $29.95. That is a win-win for me. I'm telling you, I'm so excited. So for all those reasons, you guys, I really am a big fan of Deck of Scarlet. I think they're super convenient. I think they're very affordable. The quality is amazing. Everything about it is just a plus for me in my books. So if you guys want to know how I achieved this makeup look using everything that came in the package from Deck of Scarlet, I will include some close-ups and some swatches for you guys, so you can see what exactly you get for the $29.95. So without any further ado, you guys, if you're interested in knowing how I achieved this makeup look, then please keep on watching. So this is what the package looks like. It is so pretty. Like, everything about this palette is just so good, even the packaging. So as you can see, it comes with protective foam, and of course this protects the product so that it arrives perfect to you. So here's this gorgeous palette. All you have to do is push the palette upwards and the top cover will come off, and this is what it looks like. It's so gorgeous. And as you can see, you have 3 eyeshadows on the top row, and then you have your 2 cheek products or your face products. And in this little corner right here is where the 2 lip products are found. And of course, you can't forget the 2 full-size liners. The first one is a green eyeliner, and the second one is a brown lip liner. I'm gonna get started with Sandstorm, which is the cheek product, but I will use it as a transition shade. So I'm just going to apply that all over the crease. And as you can see, I grabbed a little too much product, but don't worry, because these eyeshadows are super blendable, so you won't have patchy eyeshadows, don't worry. Now I'm going back in with the darker brown eyeshadow, and it's called Fudge, and I'll just apply that on top of Sandstorm. And all I'm doing here is I'm building up these eyeshadows, just creating more depth in the crease area. And remember to use little product, because like I said, they're very pigmented. Now I'm just going to be using this orange eyeshadow, which is called Sunshine, and with the tips of my finger, I'm just going to apply that all over the lid. And then I'm going to go back in with this smaller brush, just so I have a more precise application and to have more control on where to apply the eyeshadow. And then finally, with the tips of my finger, I'm just going to apply it one last layer. Now, using this black eyeshadow, which comes from the previous palette from Deck of Scarlet, I'm going to use the tiniest amount, literally the tiniest amount, because like I said millions of times, these eyeshadows are very pigmented, and when working with black eyeshadows, you have to have a really light hand. You can always add eyeshadows if you need it, but it's a lot harder to remove them or blend them out. So I'm just going to keep a light hand, and I'm just going to apply that on the outer view of the eye for a little bit more depth. Now I'll be using Halo, which is this gorgeous subtle highlight. I'll just apply that on the highest point of my eyebrow. And then with a Q-tip, I'm just going to apply that on the tear duct, just because I have these huge nails again. I can't really reach the tear duct area. And then following that, I'm just going to do my wing liner using my NYC liquid eyeliner. I promised I try to keep a natural wing in quotation marks. So now I'll just apply some mascara on my upper lashes, and then I'll be using the Ardell Mega Volume Lashes in this style 251. Sorry that was upside down. I didn't realize I put them back in the packaging wrong. But anyways, I'm just going to sit those lashes right in the center of my eyelashes, and then I'll place the lash strip as close to my real lashes as possible, and I'll do that on both corners, and then I pinch the falsies with my real lashes just so that they blend better. My number one trick after the eyelashes, I go back in with my eyeliner just to make it more black and to also cover any residue of glue that might be peeking through. And as you can see, we're ready to fly away with these lashes. Now I'm going to be using Mermaid, which is so stunning. Really gorgeous eyeshadow. I'm just going to apply that with a very dense brush as close to my lower lash line as possible. And then I'll take Chameleon, which is the green eyeliner, and I'm going to apply that on top of the eyeshadow and in my bottom waterline. Following that, I'll take any small blending brush and I'm just going to blend the eyeshadow with the eyeliner together. And then I'll just coat my lower lashes with some mascara. For the face, I already have my foundation and concealer and powders done because it's the same routine, it hasn't changed. So starting with Sandstorm, again, I'm going to start bronzing up the face, and as you can see, it's a beautiful, gorgeous bronzer, and it's very subtle, which is awesome. Well, I still went a little overboard. That's why I started to use subtle bronzers, so I don't go overboard. But like I said, these bronzers are also pigmented, so it really didn't help me. But anyways, I'm just gonna bronze up my face and give it a little bit more color, structure, and definition by applying this bronzer on the hollows of the cheeks, on the sides of the forehead, and on the jawline. Once I finish contouring and bronzing up the face, I'm going to use any blending brush and I'm just going to blend everything out just to make sure that there are no harsh lines. Going back in with the shimmery eyeshadow, which is called Sunshine. It's the orange one in the center. I'm just going to lightly apply that on the cheeks just because, again, it's super pigmented. Little strokes will be more than enough. And as you can see, it was a really gorgeous blush. So this is why I'm going to apply it right on the apples of the cheeks and then slowly blending it towards my contour, only the cheek contour, that is. And then I'm just going to take any blending brush again, and I'm just going to blend everything out again just to make sure that there are no harsh lines. Now I'll be using my MAC Fix Plus, and I'm just going to set my makeup in place, and this also gets rid of that powdery finish, the powder sleeve, of course. And before the Fix Plus dries, I go back in with Halo, which is the highlighter in the palette, and I'm just going to apply that on my usual areas, which are the highest point of the cheeks. I'm going to apply that on the chin, on the cupid's bow, and then I'll switch to a smaller, denser brush, and I'm going to apply that on the tip of the nose and on the bridge of the nose. I'll be doing a quick nose contour. Again, I include it in every single tutorial and it is the same routine. It doesn't change. And then for the lips, I'm going to be using Cake Top, which is the gorgeous light brown lip liner that I showed you earlier. And I'm just going to line my lips. And this is just a guide for me not to go overboard overlining my lips because I already have huge, thick lips. So if I overline them, I will look like huge sausage mouth. Oh my god, it's so true though. So once I finish lining my lips, I'm just going to take Coral Kiss, which is the orange cream lipstick. Oh my gosh, this is so good. I ate with this, I wore it for hours and it was still on my lips and it lasted me all day, and I knew it would because my previous cream lipsticks did the same thing. I did realize that it was just a little too orange for my liking, so I decided to go back in with Almond, which is the cream brown lipstick, just to bring down the orange one shade. And lastly, to finish up, I'm just going to tease my hair to add volume, and we're slaying this makeup. We're ready to go. So this is it for today, you guys, and before I go, I want to remind you to check the description box because I have everything included on there. I have listed the music, I have listed the product that I use, I have listed the website that you can find, Deck of Scarlet, I have listed my PO box, my social media, everything you need to know is in the description box. And the only reason why I'm reminding you is because I get tons of questions, or Merlette, what's your Snapchat? Or questions that I've already given you the answer to, and they're all in the description box. This saves you time and this saves me time too, so I don't have to be answering questions that I've already answered and that I've already provided the answer to. So yeah, you guys, that is all for today. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for being here, and as always, I'll see you in my next tutorial very soon. Bye bye. Mwah.